What's the mighty good word, party folk? I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here up about a mile high on Venus's day. It's Friday, July 26th, a little later in my day. What's good, party folk? I did a collective reading and now I'm doing an all signs reading because why not? It's Friday night and I seem to like to do them on Friday nights because I was born on a Friday and I'd rather not do what I used to do on Fridays, which is waste the night away. Actually, I used to come home from work and just pass out, but now I'm liberated from all of that, from yearning for the pub or yearning for the bed. Now I yearn to culminate oracle and tarot messages for you. As astrology becomes ever so more popular, it's so chic. Ooh la la, the stars. Oh my, let me read the stars. Y'all, what's good? It's last quarter moon in Taurus. I did want to read to you the lemon balm because we didn't really get to it. And it's a really intriguing message because I've been running my mouth about softening right, and so lemon balm does embody the archetype of both Jupiter and its feminine counterpart, the asteroid Ceres. Roman goddess Ceres rules health, agriculture, nutrition, fertility, our relationship to mother, the nurturance or lack thereof within family relationships, and our ultimate connection to Mother Earth. Ceres describes what we need to feel nurtured in this life and how we can nurture those around us. Like Jupiter, her qualities are jovial, supportive to our sense of well-being and longevity. So also it does ease the negative mood effects from psychological stress. Give yourself permission to mother the deepest core of yourself. Listen to your inner child. Retrieve the unconscious parts of your past. Forgive yourself and liberate the inner child that has remained silent. Lemon balm assists us in the connecting to the gentle power of nurturance. Her soft and gentle touch reminds us to connect to the great mother and in all her shapes and forms. The medicine of honeybee is here to serve you, prompting you to ask yourself, where can I soften and receive? How can I access my inner child to access great wholeness? Honeybee symbolizes the magic of nectar, vitality, prosperity, and the great inner and outer wealth that is ahead. As above, so below, right? Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals. This is your last quarter moon, all signs reading. We'll go sign by sign, beginning with Taurus. I hope I can make it. The last quarter moon is symbolized in general by the Wheel of Fortune. This is Matt Hughes' rendition, Arcana number 10. So alternative loss and gain. One needs to go, one needs to go so that you can commit to what needs to come in as far as your new wealth internally and your wealth externally, right? We are working with the Sacred Symbols Oracle, the Moonology Oracle, and then I'm going to jump into Tarot. We are looking back at the collective reading. So this is based in Temperance and the Four of Wands vibration. So what can you move into? What spaces are you leaving and what are you moving into? Taurus, what's good? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising collective, regardless of your natal Taurian placement, this may resonate with you. Thank you for being here, Taurus. Hit the like button if this message resonates with you, or hit thumbs up if you want to support me and the growth of the channel. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you to everyone who's been here with me. Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirit, Goddess, Light. So the collective reading is currently uploading. I have so many repetitive numbers in that incremental 4 5 4 5 4 6 5 6 5 5 4 5 6 5 6 things like that. You could know me from, you could be a sun in Cancer and you could know me from childhood. I don't know why. Are we reconnecting? Stop. Okay. That was not a message for Taurus though. Or maybe you have a Taurus placement too, right? So one message for the one card for the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Collective, regardless of their sun placement. And this is for the last quarter moon in Taurus. So we have air, card number 28, trying to pop out. Gratitude. Okay, also I was getting like you could be going into shamanic processing, so you could now feel that you want to take a shamanic journey or heal through shamanic processes. Goddess Isis, Sun God, Ra, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirit Guides of the highest light, helpful ancestors, wise ancestors, sage ancestors, helpful ancestors, ancient ancestors. One card for the full moon, or last quarter moon in Taurus for the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Air and healer. So it could be that you're writing, you want to publish something, or you want to write, or you are writing for self-healership, self-healing, and you are connecting with groups of shamans or a shaman. Also, you're reconciling like parts of you, so psychological work, and also past life regression, or maybe past life Akashic records. I'm getting a lot of like that periwinkle and that lavender, so weaving, and the spider, animal spirit, nurture, lemon balm, 8 of pentacles, and Seven of Swords, like strategy, but we're looking at where you have let yourself down, and then looking at where you have misled others. So it could be like unconscious, subconscious thing where like you have to just realize where you have manipulated yourself and others, right? Okay, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio, Taurus. Wow. This is your opposite sign. You could have a Scorpio placement, Taurus. You could be a sun in Taurus or moon in Taurus, and you could have a sun in Scorpio placement or moon in Scorpio placement or rise in Scorpio. Work through your fears. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Yes card. A new start is coming. A new relationship for you, Taurus. Moon in Taurus. A new relationship. So with yourself, softening, because you're softening. Are you also softening to this new person, with this new person? Like you want to ease into a relationship where you were very hard, as in you were very hard end. You were so I get the Fae spirits, the number 7, the 7-pointed star, divinity. I have a values oracle. I just want to pull just a few based on the last quarter moon in Taurus vibration for you, Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you so much for being here. Spirit, clear divine messages for the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, for the full moon, and for the last quarter moon. So I keep getting the full moon in Pisces eclipse, which is upcoming very soon. Mid-September, end of September. So that's in a month and a half. Well, that's like in 6 weeks. I keep saying like 3 months. That's like a month and a half. Also, Ceres is in Capricorn, not in Virgo. Okay, look. Victory. I keep seeing like things fall, like celebration, like marriage, wedding, or like the wedding aspect of the 4 of Wands, the celebration, the love, the family, like the family that can be, or like your type of family. And maybe you are fighting that traditional viewpoint versus like your conservativeness versus your non-traditional, non-conservative, very modern, very contemporary. Like you are Uranus and Taurus is like redefining, and depending where Taurus falls in your vibration, it could be that Taurus falls in your Virgo house or your Capricorn house. And so in that case, it's about realigning with romance. So like you want to be with someone, and maybe you want a new home or a space to create for that relationship and for to feel in a new home. And then also work is changing the way you make money, perhaps aligning and committing to this person means change in money, and it means a victorious change in money. It means align with spirit, so like a rebirth in your financial kind of sector, and more coming from humility, as in like how do you want to support what you're creating. So like if you're in a relationship, and then if you're going to culminate into a family, like that means you also want to support your family and the people that you're bringing into the vibration, the relationship. And so it's not that they won't support you, but this is about coming from your perspective, where you will support them and how you can support them financially, and also like through your spiritual guidance, so like just emotional support. So Taurus, it does kind of bring you into this space where it like shows you where you have been mostly acknowledging yourself, right? The challenge is like you have become really hardened in leading through selfish intent. Maybe this is needed, right? Maybe you feel this is needed. So past, present, future, we already have the origin being temperance, the basis being nurturance. We have the air card, so the need to communicate truth. It's like, you can have this, you can have this relationship, or maybe that this person does want to be with you, and it's like, do you admit that you want to be with them? If you do, right, then now maybe the truth comes out. Oh my god, the last quarter moon in Taurus is about the truth, and it's crazy that rebirth is here. But like, soften into it. It's not about a harsh truth. So it's like, sure, it's a Knight of Swords, but it's like backed by the Empress. So like, how would the Knight of Swords go to the Empress? Past, present, future, and then just 4 cards for where you stand in your strength and your power, your environment, your surroundings, and then a card for your hopes and fears. Hopefully they are hopes based in hope, and then the outcome. Thank you, Taurus. I have Orien's Animal Tarot, which I've been kind of vibing with. I left the window open because I'm burning incense and it's hot. Past, present. Wow, look, the Knight of Swords and the 4 of Swords. So you have 9 of Wands, Knight of Swords, 4 of Swords. 9 of Wands is here as the past. So having to put up boundaries, maybe too many boundaries, maybe leading too much with where you wanted to land versus where others would land with you, and not where they would land with you, but how comfortably would you land alongside others, and how comfortably would others land with you in your sphere. And maybe now you realize like you invited the wrong people to the party, or maybe you didn't invite anyone to your party, to your landing, and that was a soft landing. And now Spirit is like, now is the real landing. Knight of Swords, this is the present moment, the real landing. Where's this swallow, this bird, right? The Knight of Swords, Gemini vibrations, and then we have Moon in Sagittarius vibrations. The 9 of Wands is my eclipse card. So like, coming from all the Taurus eclipses, which they stem from April 2022, April 2023, May 2023, October 2023, November 2023. Those were all eclipses based on the North Node in Taurus and South Node in Scorpio, right? And then we have work through your fears. So the South Node in Scorpio, what kind of holds you back? Calling a truce, calling for release from that, but more so healing now. Healing from all that. the release. And it's also calling a truce. So like fixed signs are the signs that are known to hold on to grudges and hold on to past negativity, hold on to past pain. Nurturance. How does it show up in your body? How does old vibration, old mental vibration, and holding on to old mental landscapes, how does it show up in the body, and how can you soften? How can you ease now knowing the harsh reality and the harsh truth? How can you ease into this truth by calling truths with your body and with other those that have come against you, trespassed against you? Here you are, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Slowly but surely, right? Slowly but surely. Regaining horsepower, regaining. It's like you want a whole new you want a whole new vibe. You went for a vibe and you don't feel comfortable in it, but like you're holding on to a love, which is good. There's potential, and it's taking humility. I think it's taking a big leap of faith. Okay, and then this is your strength, seeing that not everything is going down the drain, that there are things that you are working with. There are many new sensations in your body, and as long as you continue to work in that vibration, as long as you continue to honor this reframing and recommitting to the self, but not in a selfish, more selfless, more in honor of taking on the challenge that will be required of you to surpass, surmount, and to take on the challenge. 9 of Wands, or becoming ready. You are ready for the challenge. It's knowing you are ready and knowing that the timing does support you, okay, to make the flip. Also yin and yang vibrations. And then we have 4 of Pentacles. We have 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. We have the World Dancer. So it's like you are coming online. Oh my God, Taurus, can we hurry up? Look, 2 of Cups, your hopes and fears. And then the Lovers in the outcome. So like, you can realize your hope of this relationship. You can have faith that it is a good relationship that is being founded in or established in friendship, and then you have the ultimate choice to make, more so to choose to continue to walk in this non-obsessive landscape and giving space, giving time. Okay, communication. It is about communication. This is the Lovers, which is Gemini air. And then we have 2 of Wands. So the dance between shadow and light and shadow, coming out of shadow because you have healed, you have processed. So here we go. Card number 28. I'm gonna have to speed this up, right? Drawing this card asks you to call on the element of air to help you in finding healthy resolutions. Meditate with a symbol to call on more of the air element in your life, enhance logical thought, and inspire new ideas. Use incense, channel writing, and journaling to enhance the power of this element. Logic, critical thinking, facts, information, research, and reasoning are required at this time. Boom. Okay. It's sunset. We'll see how far we get. I may pause and like come back in the morning because I have a little bit of time. I was just like fully committed to my Friday night. Where are we at? Gemini, Perf. Working with nurturance, right? We'll get 1 Moonology card for you. Thank you, Gemini, for being here. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Regardless of your Gemini natal placement, this may still resonate with you, and I strongly suggest that you check out your other sign placement readings. What's good, Gemini? Okay, these are going to be fast, I hope. The Taurus one was long, or like 12 minutes long. This one, I don't know. Gemini, what's good? Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Thank you for being here. I honor you. I honor your path. I'm grateful for our energetic exchange. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus at the bottom of the deck. You know these things. These are things of the past. There's a little bit of a haunting. I feel you. It's like maybe it just took a while for you to recognize, right? Because you were in the Piscean spiritual wash. So not everything was clear. Goddess Isis, Sun God, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirit Guides of the highest light. Okay, just one card. Growth, courage, 37, growth, 15, spiraling upright, Gemini. And we're working with the Temperance card, so looking ahead at the next, full moon in Pisces eclipse in mid-September, and then the new moon eclipse in Libra in October. And then we'll the Sagittarius vibrations come through in December, and then we see another culmination in March of 2025. So Gemini, what's good? Worldwide, here we go. I think there's a shift. It's also a very fortunate message. Pleasure, Leo, feel good. Take into account that you could feel very out of sorts. The stress of moving, the stress of the new relationship. Are you like looking ahead too much? Don't forget what you told the other person, that not to get carried away, and now you get carried away, right? Look, the World card. That's in the past. It's like, you know, it's kind of like knowing what's happening, knowing, are you ahead of yourself a little bit too much? Past, present, future. Man, we're gonna restart here. Past, present, future for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. So we just need 7 cards. Past, present, future, that's 3, and then 1 card for your strength, where you stand in your power. 1 card for what surrounds you, your environment. 1 card for your hopes or fears, and the outcome. I have ORIENS Animal Tarot here. Awesome. Okay, past, present, future, strength, surroundings, and gosh. So you have that same, this is funny because it has the same vibes as the Taurus, but very different. We just finished the Taurus, and 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Swords in the outcome. We have strength of Sun, Leo vibration in the ORIENS Animal Tarot. It is represented by Major Arcana number 11. So it does give, it's like, you know that this can be good, but that perhaps isn't stopping the feeling. Maybe it is, you did put a lot of mind. Okay, in the Taurus message, the air card came out, and perhaps now it's like, hey Gemini, if you are that Taurus that operates really kind of in that mental vibration, so maybe you have Mercury in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So it's about turn back the clock a little bit, because it's still cooking, it's still baking in the oven. It's not cooked yet, and so you want to allow it to continue to feed it the nutrients. I was getting caught up in this message of like learning. You guys are learning about each other. So in the present moment, Queen of Swords, so not staying too stuck on the finer details, and that's exactly kind of it. Maybe it is that you are too stuck on the finer details and it's not allowing you to see that this can be big, and it has that opposite resonant or like opposite message of like, this is a big dream. It's like a movie for you. It's like a fantasy, or it's like a vision, and maybe it is a fantasy of yours, but maybe it is coming true, or maybe it's true but it feels like a fantasy. Sweet fantasy baby, right, Gemini? So like, don't suppose that it's so finite and small. Don't suppose that it can be contained and controlled and willed. Now allow God to redefine. It is about how much control do you want to exert in the beginning, and now maybe you have tended to see the other person's exertion of control, but now take a look at where you are exerting too much control, right? Or not enough, or that is what you are coming to. This is the Taurus vibration. Uranus in Taurus moving into those Gemini vibes. Uranus will move into Gemini, I believe, by 2026. Okay, so right now Uranus is in Gemini, and it is a lot about realigning yourself with sacral power and sacral value, self-worth, because you've been in the Neptunian Piscean wash. Gemini, you feel like a Pisces, so now come out of that. Wow, my lamps come on when I say that. That's your power, your strength, is that your perspective is your shift. Your perspective is your strength. Your perspective shift is your strength. That's what I mean to say. And it could be the bigger picture perspective shift that then drives the smaller picture, because maybe you want to see change in little bits and parts of the person or yourself, and it's more causing worry and stress, right? Where you are correct in now realigning and shifting your perspective in a wider, broader sense that can allow you to then commit and come into a more defined relationship, which is in your hopes and your fears and in your surroundings. It's just committing to this beginning and not rushing. Gemini, it's like, you know that this is true, but do you blame the other person? Like, maybe they're like, the other person is the one in a rush, but maybe you're the one in the rush to commit to the control, right? So Eight of Swords, that is a Gemini card. That's Jupiter in Gemini. I apologize. That's Mars in Gemini, right? I have to look at that one. So Eight of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini, which we do currently have Jupiter midway through Gemini. You're learning, you're realizing where you can spend a lot of your time on, and where you have spent a lot of time on, and maybe keeps you very trapped, but maybe it was what you needed to recommit to clarity, recommit to your psychic intuitive vision that is connected to channels outside of you, and knowing that you do see the future, you do realize the future, but there's no rush now, because you still have to align, you still have to come to order internally more. So there's a lot of that push for internal coming to localize and coming to you, to really define you, to really choose good for you, right? That's in your hopes and fears. So hopefully you are hoping to commit to good decisions, because that's what's kind of aligning you with the perspective and understanding that this is real, this love that grows, is if it's in the justice position, card number 11, the beloved, which was in the collective reading, yes, that may be it may be that you can honor the reality of the love of the relationship as long as you commit to allowing that to be what leads you to create and to commit to choices, to good choices, like knowing that it's true love, okay? Knowing, like, understanding, like, committing to, like, oh, it's love, right? Okay, where are we at? This is still going fast. We're going slow, right? However, are we going to do this? It's like I haven't had practice in a while. All right, Cancer. Based on Temperance, you've heard my spiel by now, right? Thank you for being here. I honor you, your path. Maybe I was thinking that I could totally do this, but I'm too tired. Okay. I always say that, and then I get a burst of energy. Okay. Goddess Isis, Sun, Devil, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirits with the highest light. Wow, okay. Cool. Divinity, yes. Work. And moderation. There you go, Gemini. Oh, I'm sorry, Cancer. We are now at Cancer. We have Scorpio on a card, Mars in Aries, Mars in Scorpio. And then we are just getting 7 cards because we have the origin, the basis of the situation. Actually, I do want to pull MOONOLOGY. Just to kind of reassert the energy for you, Cancer. We are vibing with Lemon Balm, Nurture, card number 52. I was mistaken. Ceres is not in Virgo. It was during those previous eclipses, so there is a resonance, or it does resonate, but Ceres is currently in Capricorn. Just one card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective for the last quarter moon in Taurus. Right now you have nothing as yet set in stone, mutable moon at the bottom of the deck, and then you have the gibbous moon, which we just passed. You're very close to achieving your goal. Also, the energy is gaining momentum, the waxing moon. You have the 8 of Pentacles card, work, which is tied to this lemon balm, the honeybee, right? What keeps the honeybees coming? The lemon balm in the tail, right? But now in moderation, how can you soften into this divinity? Perhaps Capricorn, you were very far. Capricorn, wow. Cancer, perhaps you were very far flung in this spiritual vicinity, right? And now it's like you see very little that resonates with you at this point. Let me get through that. Wow, okay. Thank you so much, Cancer, for being here. I honor you. I honor your path. One sacred symbol oracle card for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective for the last full moon in Taurus. Wow, new life. Healer at the bottom of the deck. Okay, the Ankh. Honeybee. And the Ankh. So a lot of, obviously, Egyptian initiate paths, kind of vibrations. Maybe now you see the truth in your spiritual path. Divinity also. Earth magic, 7-pointed star. So we'll get 7 cards for your last quarter moon and Taurus spread based on this being the origin and the basis. You're very close to achieving your goals. Here we have past, present, future, 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and 8 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. Very, very cool. 8 of Pentacles in the past. Okay, Ace of Swords now. The truth. And yeah, the moon in Taurus, the last quarter moon in Taurus is the truth. Perhaps for you, Cancer, how you have been leading in your understanding of spiritual enlightenment and now understanding where the path leads you. So I'm not necessarily being too bogged down by were you on the right path, but more so now reframing and telling yourself you are on the right path. You have made it to the right junction, right? And now you have this truth. The path unfolds, the lit path. The path is lit. Coming from 8 of Pentacles, you have put in a lot of hard work. Perhaps you were recently promoted, or you have taken the leap into the new sphere, a new field. Also spiritual leadership. 6 of Wands. You're a parent, Jupiter in Leo. Your children, making them so like putting them to work this summer. You're cracking me up. Putting the kids to work this summer, right? Give them a little bit of a break. Maybe you want to catch a break. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you succumb now to your own pressure. This is your strength, your power. 8 of Cups is how much you have learned, how much you have walked away from. You have walked away from so much. It was a spiritual lesson, but now it leads you. The path is lit. The true path unfolds. That was your last message, Cancer. Wow, what the hell? I slept that around Mercury. Okay, just cards. Wait. What surrounds you in your environment? High Priestess, something you don't know about. The truth, but you know the truth. More truth unfolds, right? The High Priestess, Pisces vibration, Saturn in Pisces. It's like you know something. 7 of Swords. We were getting that for the Gemini. Moon in Aquarius, the new moon in Aquarius. The full moon in Aquarius approaches. It will enlighten you to more truths. Maybe it will create that moderate sensation, the relax. Wow, 6 of Cups as the outcome. Sun in Scorpio. And then we come to the Sun in Scorpio in about 2 months. Okay, and then we have, the moon, new moon in Scorpio, the Pisces full moon, and then the new moon in Scorpio, King of Swords. So, Ace of Wands, it's like being very clear, knowing where you want to lead. I need a little bit of clarity on that. Like, what is the 6 of Cups about? But it is about your children, right? Maybe it's like you find the right leader for them. Maybe Emperor tries to come out. It's like about finding the right school. Like, yes, you have found the right school for them. You have found the right program for them. Spiritual leader, or maybe you want to hire a spiritual leader to support them through this kind of more maternal instincts built. Like, it's like coming to a masculine teacher, to help your masculine children, to help say you're a mother and like you're dealing with masculine boys or boys and now you're like, oh, I found someone that can help me. We have, so 8 of Pentacles, we have Sun and Virgo. We have Ace of Swords. We have, that's air signs, right? We have 6 of Wands, Jupiter and Gemini. I'm sorry, Jupiter and Leo. 8 of Cups, Saturn and Pisces. The High Priestess, the Moon card. The Moon card, the Pisces archetype. Sun and Scorpio. And then we have Knight of Swords, which is the Aquarian King, the Gemini King, right? Look, wow, so someone to help you with the maternal care, but like a spiritual care, like helping them to become emotionally stable, or like finding a holistic, highly intellectual, but also emotionally intelligent form of healing. Maybe you're providing this, or maybe you're seeking this. I guess, yeah, it's you have found someone, and maybe you want to know if it's okay to spend money. Yeah. And yeah, you're also a young person, gives you love. You're more concerned about money, getting rest. You're very attractive. Yes, take a time out and enjoy yourself a little bit. So many new things are coming up ahead. More truth comes to you. Thank you, Cancer. That was a wild message. Where are we at? Leo. Perfect. Let's get that card out of here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Thank you for being here. I honor you. I honor your path. Okay, it's also a few values card. Thank you, Leo, for being here. If this message resonates with you along the way, please hit the like button. Please hit thumbs up to help me and support the channel. Subscribe, stick around, and thank you for sticking around if you are subscribed. Wow, okay, eclipse, mindfulness. That is the eclipse card change. Just one Moonology card for the Leo Sun, Rising Collective. Cool. Prosperity lies ahead. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. So the need for like that 12-month budget. Maybe you are creating this, and it's helping you to feel balanced, which is good. It's like, maybe you're like, should I focus on this? Look, are you a palmist? Meditate. Card number 40. You're maybe learning about new methods of magic, right? Like magical divinatory methods or practices. Also like the message that was coming through earlier, which softening in and aligning with a softer self-nurturance and self-care can mean that you are wealthy internally, and that means that you can vibrate in a wealthy external sensation and make money. Like, you are due to make money. Leo, this is good for you, okay? Okay, 7 cards. Past, present, future, and then your strength, your power. 1 card for your surroundings, your environment. 1 card for your hopes and fears, and 1 card for the outcome based on this spread. Okay, working with the vibrations that are upcoming. Full moon in Pisces eclipse in mid-September. Then the solar eclipse in Libra in October, and then the end of the year, Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, while the Sun is in Sagittarius in December. And then we come out of this in March, right? Okay. Past, present, past, Ace of Swords, present, the Emperor, future, Ten of Swords. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that one wanted to come out. And then at the bottom of the deck, we do have King of Wands, which is you. We have a feminine Leo, okay? Or regardless of your identity, gender identity, it could mean more that you are looking at shadow aspects and how to overcome any deeply rooted shadow aspects that you have been operating under, to remove them or to release them, and to then work through that stress to come to a more stabilized mood and sensation. You have been doing this. It is bringing you to a meaningful divine masculine order, internal organization, internal balance, but it has meant that you are giving up a lot and that you are addressing where you overtly attempt to control in a forceful manner. The truth, right? The truth now finds you, the Emperor. Taurus. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting so mixed up with all the signs, but maybe you have Taurus vibes in you. Aries and Scorpio, right? Maybe you are. Maybe there's a Scorpio, a significant Scorpio in your vibration or like around you that helps you to also align with this more divine masculine approach. Ten of Swords is Sun in Gemini. And so you see the light, right? In the past, you had the swords. And it's sort of like you maybe you've been alluded to where you are going really, really, really fast, and like where you don't even know that you're exuding an overwhelming amount of control, and where like there's this self-sabotage, or like others come in and like take something from you. It doesn't have to be that is what happened. It could have been something along those lines, or something could have been taken away from you in a way, or maybe you feel that something needs to go away, and this is good. This is it. It's like release that. The Sun. Then you come to you. Then your inner child, which is what nurturance is all about, softening. Maybe you were not softening, and that wasn't allowing for the release, for the like light to come through, and just for the admission, the self-admission that you've been through the worst, right? So it's no longer fine for you to sit in the worst, right? Don't allow yourself to sit in that vibration. In your surroundings, yeah, you're being looked at. A lot of people are paying attention to you, but you are also, there is a finer path. So like making a decision about something, like what you're gonna go down the path to learn, or like this is about academia, like what subject, what study. Maybe it's a more psychological approach. The Sun, Leo, the Sun card, Major Arcana number 19, and then Page of Swords, so Gemini vibes, right? The Chariot is your hopes, your fears, that this is the truth, that this is in balance, and I believe that it is, because you've come out of the worst. You've come out of like the this is fine vibe, and now it's like, no, it's not fine. Now move out of that. Cancer and Sagittarius vibration. So you were alerted to this, you have realized this summer, and now you move in that vibration of like get out of that headspace. King of Swords, so Aquarius. So again, at the end of the year, or by March, right? By then you'll have received this cup of love. You'll move in a vibration of love. You'll communicate in this vibration of accepting yourself as an individual, and then accepting yourself as an individual, part of a collective, and the fact that you provide healership or healing to collectives. And so learning where where you want to go with your power, your sense of magic and your connection to magic, where you want to heal, where you heal others, where you continue to heal yourself, where you pause to heal, to then move in your vibration of like many things and like culminating into a few projects and then going to school to learn this or taking on this program and limiting your ideas to then finally kind of growing and maybe earning or becoming promoted or getting a job within the field and then progressing within a career or field that you maybe were not completely sure. Maybe you were new, or maybe you were coming into a new level, like from beginner, intermediate to full-on professional, and maybe you have a lot of things going on and now it's like things become clearer. You know where to go, you know where you pour love, you know where you can put your mindset to and like not be bogged down by too many things. Because prosperity lies ahead, so there's a 12-month plan needed, and change, like a lot of things, need to be wiped out in a soft, loving manner. Page of Cups, water vibes. Okay, I likely will then continue the rest of these sign readings in the morning because I have time Saturday morning. Thank y'all for being here. I honor you in your path. I got through 4, but now I'm hungry. And I figure I may be so long-winded this morning or this evening. So I hope tomorrow morning I can just get through them right. Yes. Anyway, thank you for being here, and I'll be back. Next up, right, is Virgo. Oh my God, I always stop before the Virgos. I'll be back tomorrow morning. It'll be better, I promise. Okay, Virgo, I'm back. I took a break for dinner. I love having Fridays to myself, but I also wanted to get this recording out. It's really interesting. I love doing the all signs, and maybe it's like about pushing myself, but whatever, I don't want to explain too much. You're here. The Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana number 10, is representing the last quarter moon in general. It is a significator card for the last quarter moon. I don't know if you did watch the collective reading, but we did have Damiana come up at the bottom of the deck. Lemon Balm, Nurture, we kind of covered a lot of that in the beginning of this reading and in that collective reading. Damiana, the beloved, does often come up, or at times comes up. I did want to just take some time to, before I go into your reading, Virgo, to read. I was laughing because it is about restoring sexual vitality, and I normally laugh about how much importance people place on that, but I assure you I'm not a shrewd. There was another message, I'll get into that Virgo message, but this does apply in a way to Virgoans, just general Virgo collective, Virgo vibration, so no matter your placement, right? But as far as the beloved, card number 11 from the Herbal Astrology Oracle by Adriana Ayala, this is considered the asthma broom, as a smoke for relaxation and lung cleansing. It's known to treat menstrual irregularities, cramps, constipation, asthma, bronchitis, headaches, stomach aches, gastric ulcers, performance anxiety, and more. It's a Venusian herb, and it is it does represent the universal principle of the beloved within relationships and within ourselves. The alchemy of polarity is what we're made of, and this integration of opposites is that which births the beloved. This card represents a journey of coming together and reuniting within oneself, a lover, friend, family member, or any important person in your life. You are in an important period of making choices and establishing healthy boundaries, especially with those you'd like to deepen and expand, or those that you feel the need to shed or distance yourself from. Damiana reminds us of the importance of shaking off rigidity that often depletes creative reserves and sacred play. If you feel unsatisfied and emotionally unavailable, even to those whom you love, take the time to be in solitude and nourish your creative centers. Often separation becomes the basis to reunite once again in a higher frequency. True self-love is the key to lasting relationships with others and most importantly with yourself. Again, Virgo, you could be reflecting a lot on the past, or yes, so it's moving on from self-blame to self-acceptance. I'm getting, if you feel you are in a sticky situation, it may take more than a telephone conversation. I'm getting 1001. It's 10:01. Virgo, Sun, and Rising. No matter your natal Virgo and placement, this may still resonate with you, and I strongly suggest that you check out your other sign placement readings, as well as the collective readings. Thank you, Virgo, for being here. I honor you, your path, your decisions. I'm grateful for our energetic exchange. It's Venus's day still. But this is about you. Like, you may resonate with the number 11. You may, yes. It is about sacred play, honoring sacred inner child play, coming to you. So like giving me like text message breakup, sticky situation, but you may want to meet with this person in person, or it's like you really want to untether. Maybe it is more about energetic cord cutting and more energetic release. The last quarter moon in Taurus is a huge release. It's a release of the last 2.5 years, a release of the last 5 years, a release of the last 8 years, 7, 8 years, 16 years, 20 years. The next 3 months, the next few months, the next few weeks, especially the next 12 weeks, the next 3 months will be a huge release. Why? Because they're coming to you. Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirit Guides of the highest light. Helpful ancestors, wise ancestors, sage ancestors, ancient ancestors, spirit, divine messages for the Virgoan Sun and Rising Collective, regardless of their natal placement. One sacred oracle, Earth, number 11. Okay, knowledge, 34, card number 7. A lot of earth spirits, earth magic, working with temperance, right from the collective message. One Moonology oracle for sort of the basis, the foundation, right? And then we'll get some value oracle and ORIENS animal tarot for past, present, future, and your strength, where you stand, your power, and your power, the environment, what surrounds you, right? And your hopes or fears, hopefully your hope, your faith, and the outcome based on this reading. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. You could have a moon in Virgo. You could be re-budgeting, realigning. Some of you could be thinking about reconciliation, but more as in maintaining friendship. Some of you Virgos are ready for the next higher love, spiritual love. Some of you have been in the ready moment. Some of you realize now where you stand in terms of true, or where you want to where you are with attaining a real relationship or like being in one. Oracle, inner peace, independence, Sagittarius, Pisces, water. So the Chariot, but from inner peace comes this transcendence and inner independence. Does that mean anything to you, Virgo? Inner independence. I don't know what that means. Oracle is so cool. Independence. Okay, this was a message from earlier. We're going to get 7 cards, right? Past, present, future. Where you stand, your power, what surrounds you, your environment, your hopes, your fears, and the outcome. But these cards are crazy. Okay, look. So like a shift in mindset, perhaps coming from working on your body or putting your mind to work for you. So something about the body, learning about your psychic body, and also that shifts you. Also a mental reframing, mental shift, belief system shift. So like my Virgo friend, I have to remind her that they help me a lot. Also, come along for the ride now, Virgo. Like, trigger warning, y'all know trigger warning, right? Like, addressing a lot of the fraternal, addressing patriarchal, the brother, the father, the masculine in your life. So like maybe not submitting, but also not, okay, like not aggressively declining, denying, but putting on pause, on hold the masculine. But also if you are masculine, then like really reinventing yourself. It is a lot about the father, internal, feminine, fire, knowledge, wealth and care, health care, wealth care. I don't know what that means. Independence through what I was realizing earlier, Virgo, you are more internal. You are not seeking validation, external validation. Not that I suppose you are, but where others address a lot of external issues, you address yourself internally. And this is a huge, radical form of self-care, evolution from collective. So because you want to come to evolve collectives, right? So also doing things like putting your nose in the books, magic, manifestation, physical body evolution, psychology, talk therapy, reparenting, self-parenting, self-reparenting. Okay, 7 cards, right? One, two, three. Past, present, future. Past, Queen of Pentacles. Present, Justice. Card number 8. Present or future, I'm sorry, the Hierophant. Card number 5. Major Arcana number 5. Who else had that? Gemini. Okay, Strength is Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're learning in the books. Magic, manifestation. Okay. Strength. No, I'm sorry, environment, King of Swords. Again, you're reclaiming your balance. You're realigning with your authenticity. The the need to treat others fairly, okay? Page of Pentacles, you are learning, okay? That's your power, your strength is going back to the books. Power of manifestation, budgeting, pouring. So resubmitting, not submitting to others, resubmitting to yourself, but also needing clarity from others. So standing apart and the need to declare space, but not in a brutal manner. I think we've been talking a lot about that. In the past, you took a leap of faith, so you left somewhere, somehow, someone's house, your old house. Wow, okay, chill out. Justice is about you coming to you, right? Card number 8. Traditionally, in the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, it is card number 11, which is card number 11, beloved, the Damiana, and then we have Earth, and we have 1111. You could resonate with that sequence of numbers. And then we have 8, so kind of redefining a new magical space. Or recommitting to magic. You could have graduated to a higher. You could be like Wiccan or following Celtic or Gardenian or the specific traditional Wiccan paths. So like higher initiate. Priest, you could be now a priest, a priestess. Oh yeah, we have a high priest. You could be Virgo. You could want to start your own group, your own coven. But first come to you, right? Do you feel you were kicked out of a coven? So like now, yeah, the fear is like having your reputation intact, and we are vibing with temperance, and you have temperance in the outcome. So it is about you tempering what your behavior. 7 of Pentacles, yes, you have been left out. But through God's realignment, you may not want to hear me say God, but chill with me for a little bit, vibe with me. Virgos, you vibe with me. Look, 7 of Cups. Look at where Venus now takes you. Do you want sacred play, or do you want to act out? Inner peace, independence through internal peace as within, so without, right? Like now vibe in your, but also you're coming up to, in your transition to graduation. In your graduation, you have to leave a lot behind. And 5 of Pentacles is about a sanctuary. So where can you sing to your heart's content? That's maybe where you can temper, and maybe where you can ground. Be kind to your body. Adequate nutrition, rest, meditate on this symbol when you want more of a connection to the physical plane and the validation of all that is here in 3-dimensional world with you. Honor it, see it, feel it, experience it with love and respect. I think maybe where you feel you are being left out, where you feel left out, you are actually teaching a lot of us. You must see, I hope you see that you are leading, you're teaching a lot of us. Maybe that can clear up a lot of the space around you, but also treat your space spiritually, and maybe it's coming to understand that you are in a spiritual vibration. That what you're experiencing is like highly transformative and not set in stone. It is like transfixed in a way, where I have seen a lot of folks where I have to tell folks to believe they are, to truly lean into believing they are not witnessing a mirage. Virgo, you may be witnessing a mirage, but it's to like safeguard you. Okay? Think internal peace, think oracle shift. Wow. Last quarter moon in Taurus 5, right? 5 of Pentacles. Mercury in Taurus. The Hermit, there you are, Virgo. The Empress, we were talking about that. 4 of Swords, a truce. King of Cups, emotional, internal, emotional order, healer, a spiritual healing, spiritual refuge. 4 of Swords is also spiritual refuge. It's physical refuge. The Magician, there you are again. The Knight of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the Beloved. Okay, chill. The window's open, so I don't know who can hear me or what. Perfect. We're already far ahead. Libra. Libra, hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Thank you very much for being here. I honor you. I honor our energetic exchange. My window is a little bit open. I should have closed it. I have some water near me. Thank you very much. Spirit. This one, Spirit, clear divine messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Okay, emotions are running high. Supermoon. Communication is key. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. New moon in Gemini. And we have supermoon. Emotions are high. And we also have nothing as yet set in stone. Immutable moon. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Okay. Okay. A new masculine in your life, Libra. Maybe you are a new masculine in someone's life. A new masculine appears in your life. Maybe there's that non-normative relationship. You know, it could be 2 masculines coming together. Gemini here, the Lovers card. Aries, new start, the need for momentum. Supermoon, emotions are running high. Momentum is building. Mutable moon means more is to be released, right, with the waning moon. Okay, Libra, what's good? Can we go fast now? Some of the signs I have to like, I'm like, so many messages. Okay, Libra, we're gonna try to quicken this, right? I've already blessed this space so many times. Call Goddess Isis and God Ra, Mercury. All we need are, look, spiritual shifts. Just spiritually clear, divinely led messages. Thank you, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Spirit, guides of the highest light, Spirit of the highest light, Spirit of the highest, truest form of love, unconditional love, change, eclipse. The eclipses are coming, right, Libra? Shift, a psychic shift, body shift. Okay. For you, be aware, be conscious of your body as you go every day, as your day today shifts, as your hours shift. Pay attention to you, honor you, feel yourself. Okay, divine feminine, home. Your body is your capsule. It's your soul. It's your soul's capsule, right? Okay, spirit, clear divine messages for the Libra, Sun, and Rising Collective, regardless of your natal placement, Libra. Thank you very much. This may still resonate with you. I strongly suggest checking out your other sun placement readings. It's getting late. I have to close my eyes so that they don't become very dry. But then I notice I get very kind of lazy-eyed when I reopen my eyes. Wow, TMI, right? Okay, release the last quarter moon in Taurus. The vibration is release and growth. Wow, you could be vibing with the Leo, the Cancer signs. This could be a shift in your home. Security. You could feel secure with this person. This could feel like karmically fated, or like a soulmate, or a deep soul connection. Also coming to understand you, but knowing what has to be released. So coming to understand energetic release, cord cutting, and soul retrieval, soul peace retrieval, soul regression. Ace of Wands, past, present, future. Okay, in the past, Ace of Wands. In the present, Three of Pentacles. In the future, the World. So coming to full release after honoring what can be released, what you have created, where you have created demise, what you have released, what you are releasing, determining furthermore what needs to go. Releasing yourself from toxicity, addictions, tendencies, where there's bad behavior, or where bad behavior leads you to bad tendencies. Ace of Wands, inspired spiritual transformative action. Emotions are running high. Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn. The World, Saturn, Capricorn. The World answer, a new way about you. After acknowledging true transformation in spiritual lessons and spiritual regards, after having sought spiritual refuge, and after having released a lot from your body, Spirit, clear divine messages for the Libra, Sun, and Rising Collective. Libra, I honor you. I honor your path, your decisions. Thank you so much. I am so grateful for our energetic exchange. Past. Okay, I'm sorry. That's your where you stand, your power, and your strength. Card number 11. Yes, Damiana. And we have. Okay, yeah, I'm reflecting on the Virgo, but here you have card number 11. So your strength is now residing within you, and you understand what this means, especially as a spiritual being in your human body, coming to a high, elevated, ascended consciousness. So also manifesting, declaring love. I keep getting like some of y'all are coming into relationships. So Libra, coming into relationships. Strength card is Libra, right? I love this Libra card. Okay. Surrounding. You are about to head towards the gates, about to head in through the gates towards love. And this means more money for you. I love it. Ace of Pentacles, Earth. Yeah, so reflect on the Virgo message. I'm gonna pause so that I can wait for the moon to vibe into Taurus. Thank you very much, Libra. We'll just get your hopes and fears, and your outcome as a King of Pentacles. So fortune, the shift, the wheel of fortune, also judgment, a new identity, a new identification, where you were unwilling to move or to budge. Now you have found peace in your restorative action, in self-care and taking care of the self, the physical body, and also in that release. And now honoring where you are going, the new path is enlightened. It comes to light, but now there's power and hope and faith placed in peace, self-acceptance, and forgiveness, finding peace through self-forgiveness and through that spiritual salvation, more so physical restoration, physical release, honoring what you were holding on to also was physically draining you and causing maybe the treasure to remain buried, okay? And now the treasure, you find it in the moon in Taurus, is like the truth burst out, right? The truth kind of comes out. Yes, Libra, the truth is out. Okay, so lead yourself to the truth kindly, okay? Remember, nurture, so in softness, softly lead yourself. So be kind to yourself, speak to yourself kindly, play along the way. You are maybe coming to a more playful time in your relationship with this person, and that is causing the effective shift. The shift is effectively leading to that emotional psychic shift. Remember, we said psychic shift. So that's bringing you into love now, not psychic shift as in be more psychic, be like ultimate psychic. Now intuitively shift yourself into the vibration of love, and then grasp, see, believe, honor your manifestation of love. Now see it for what it is. Now commit to it. Now gravitate to it. Now be decisive and culminate it. See it for what it is. The other individual begs you to see it for what it is. Maybe they don't want to beg you. Maybe they're about done. They're not about to beg you. Are you too proud to love, Virgo? You know, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Judgment. We were talking about judgment. Wow. 5, 10, 20. That Fibonacci like flip. Now elevate. Now go even higher. Resonate higher. Resonate in a higher true love. Higher ultimate love vibration, right? Now receive the love, Empress. Oh my God. Libra, you're here a lot. Taurus, Saturn, Capricorn, Saturn in Libra. Saturn is exalted in Libra. 8 of Wands. This could be fast. This could be love. This is real. Earth, strength, Libra. The scales, Capricorn, Saturn. We have Saturn in Libra. Saturn exalted in Libra. You earned this. It's true. It's real. We have Taurus. We have Venus in Taurus. We have Venus in Libra. We have Taurus in general. Mars in Capricorn and fire. We have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, so 1-1, right? And then we have 11, and then we have Damiana. 11, we have 3, we have King of Pentacles, we have 3-3, we have 21, 3-3-3. Okay, I'll stop. 8, 4, 8. Shift, psychic shift. Am I really gonna get? I'm gonna have to stop the smoke and It's Friday. Mercury retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Saturn retrograde. I feel tired. I feel spritey but tired. I feel giggly, wiggly. Yes. I'll be back in the morning. We'll be back with Scorpio, right? And then we'll have about 5 left. Oh, we'll have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. We're halfway through. Scorpio, we'll see you in the AM. All right. What's good, party folk? I'm back. We are at Scorpio. Here is a Scorpio significator card, and then the reading significator card, or what I'm deeming now as the significator card for the reading. This is your last quarter moon in Taurus vibration reading. This is the Wheel of Fortune from the Ethereal Visions Tarot by Matt Hughes. It is the significator card in general. The Wheel of Fortune is a significator card for last quarter moons, right? On our way to the first, or to the new moon in Leo. Happy birthday to Leo, Scorpio. We're here. The number 11, or repeating numbers. Also the need to look at like the devil archetype, the lover's archetype. So where you may have rebelled against confinement, and maybe you're now distinguishing between true confinement, self-confinement, versus confinement in commitments. And so that does bubble up to the surface, as in it creates a desire, or maybe a feeling of a need to determine what relationships are working for you, with you. Also the need to clear like the root, specifically root chakra. But I have been getting a lot of Reiki messages like for Scorpio, possibly Sagittarius. As of late, the moon is currently in its final minutes of Aries before it goes into the first decan of Taurus, and then squares against the sun in Leo. Again, this is your last quarter moon in Taurus message. Scorpio, what's good? Thank you so much for being here. I honor you. I may need some chapstick. This is the Sacred Oracle, Sacred Symbols Oracle by Marcella Kroll. I'll pull one card from the Moonology Oracle, and then just a few from the Values Oracle, and we'll finish off a shortened version just because we've looked at the bases, right? Bases being the Herbal Astrology Oracle, Damiana, number 11, the Beloved, as in the blind spot. And then this is the actual suggestion from the Herbal Astrology Oracle, Nurturer Lemon Balm 52, card number 52, a Ceres asteroid warrior goddess, a higher octave, or a divine feminine octave of Jupiter. How can you soften into your manifestation? How can you not, maybe it is seen where you operated, where you were led as in a moth attracted to light, how you are the light, and how you were the moth in certain instances, how you still enact that archetype, and also looking at even lower octaves, right? Venusian octaves of the honey, or more maiden vibrations of honey brings the, what is that saying? You win more with honey, but then there's like bees to honey. But it is maybe like, hey, now you're switching. Now you're like, wow, I can start a business. Okay, with like you could potentially see it from okay, I'm recording Saturday morning. It's 11:22. Y'all, this is no joke. You could like look at it from like you possess the skills, the leadership qualities. The King of Wands, the Prince of Wands was very much present. Leo, the Leo archetype, the Sun in Leo, the Leo season, the portals, the conjunctions that are occurring, that are happening. We just had Mars and the Sun conjunct, or sextile, I apologize, but that does create for you Scorpio as well as Aries, and more in those that are leaders. It does promote a new feeling or highlight a particular feeling in where you can direct your quote unquote like popularity or like your status in community. And so that's why the Fame card is in the Values card, the Values Oracle, right? Or that's why those scientists like, what is fame to you? What is popularity to you? What does it mean to have many friends? What does it mean to know many? Now apply that to your career or the vision for your career, the long run. Okay. Goddess, Isis, Sun, God, Ra, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirit Guides of the highest light. Scorpio, thank you for being here. I honor you. I honor your path, your decisions. I'm grateful for our energetic exchange. Hit the like button. If this message resonates with you, hit thumbs up. If you want to support me, thank you for your continual support. Luck is on your side. Share a little bit. Will you, Scorpio? Spirit, clear divine messages for the Scorpio Sun and Rising Collective, regardless of their natal placement. This may still resonate with you. Okay, New Moon card and Focus 24. I think you are focused on the next 6 months, since you are focused on the longer vision. So don't ice people out. Don't get too icy. I apologize earlier. I was getting gastrointestinal because there are properties to the medicinal qualities of lemon balm. I apologize. Or Damiana, actually, where it is very significant to the lower systems, the sacral and root chakras, and those systems, and feeling grounded, feeling well, and also kidney, gastrointestinal. Something about detoxification. Maybe you are leaning a lot into health as it pertains to the quality of your spiritual life. Congratulations. That sounds amazing. That sounds intelligent in an emotional, spiritual manner. Excitement. I'm excited for you. And so you could have felt static in your life in some way. And now this is a kickoff. This is a flow. This is like, will you approach and walk this new path with excitement or with anxiety? So if it's the tummy, then get to the anxiety, right? Get to figuring out if it is that, right? Why your physical symptoms show up in that manner. Could it be anxiety, or is it excitement? Can you place more hope and faith in excitement? Spirit, clear divine messages for the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising collective. There's a coagulative, which is so Sagittarius. It's this Temperance, the art card. We did receive card number 14, Arcana 14. Okay, look, excitement won't leave. Compassion, and then God's will. Wow, blank slate. Freaking cool. I know there's a concern, right? But can you flip it and be more, maybe you can quote unquote convince yourself to flip it in a positive manner and reframe it. Reframe your anxiety compassionately. Now lean into excitement, because you understand that it's somewhat out of your hands, and you want it to be out of your hands. You want to be conscious of God driving, because that means you're driving. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Sagittarius. New moon, card number 45. The Emperor and the Hierophant. So again, take a look at the Devil archetype. It could be about health. It could be about the mind, where you place the mind, how that drives and directs your health, your feelings, your mood, your sensations, the feeling of wellness or illness or sickness. The Devil also is evil eye protection. You need to be lead with compassion, and perhaps that is a manner in which you can convince yourself and soothe your egoist tendency to override, to go cold on yourself, right? New moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. You really are coming to a new embodiment of Scorpionic archetype, or perhaps you are at this point in your path, in your Scorpionic path, in your Scorpio archetype. Maybe you have a moon in Scorpio, and this is how you feel. This is about how you feel, and it translates to you very well accordingly. I applaud this. This is why I'm here for you. This is why I show up for people, because I want them to feel good so that they can manifest what they want. Typically in my life, I want to be comfortable, and that means having access to certain things, and I believe that is a way of thinking, a sort of behavioral drive for you as well, Scorpio, and maybe it does show up differently for you, which is beautiful. But that's not the point. It's just the point is that maybe you are maybe it is now showing up differently for you. Maybe how you want to spend your time, your money. You got to a point where you have been earning now, saving, earning, budgeting, trying different subscription models and budgeting models and financial models, and advice from this financial sector, advice from this financial advisor, a perspective from a real estate framework, a perspective of economic outlook, a global impact outlook, a local selfish, it's all about me, all of that. You come to discover truly it is about you, and essentially where you have been working for the money, you have left your true feelings, your true creative passions that maybe don't earn you any money, but they buy back time. You're learning how to buy back time by investing in health, physical health, basic nurturance. And now go with that. It's scary. The path may be scary, but that's also why I'm here, to help you get through it, because it's more exciting. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius and gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. So it does help you to integrate a symbiotic, holistic approach. Luck is on your side. Wow, we said luck is on your... We said something else, but I said luck. You're lucky. Okay. Excitability versus irritability, irritable bowel. I apologize, I'm not trying to laugh. Excitement versus excitability versus anxious. Excitement versus anxiousness. Okay, past, present, future pertaining to the origin. Temperance card. You have new moon. You have new moon in Virgo. You have gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goals. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Maybe too, you are aligning with a new relationship as your health progresses into feeling better, well-being. A personal issue reaches resolution. Past. Past is what we just talked about. Present is what we're talking about. Past is 8 of Pentacles, right? Sun in Virgo. We just talked about that. We had new moon in Virgo. You've been enlightened to how you have been approaching spending time and money, and now 7 of Wands. Now everything, it's almost like the way that you've been spending time and money shows up in your relationships, and you feel confined or abrupt changes, relief versus self-doubt versus flinging boundaries, like quick draw, an old-fashioned Southwestern duel. Take off my glove here and smack you. That's so Sagittarian. 8 of Wands. Speaking of Sagittarius, we have 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 4, 4, 4, 4. Mercury and Sag. This is Cupid's arrow. This is knowing where to invest. Also opening up communication now that you understand where to project yourself. I was getting the double energy. Scorpio, I'm so sorry that I'm dragging your message on. Let's just end it here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, look, the Lovers, the High Priestess, the Star. Okay, your strength right now, Page of Wands, but you are more. You must place that importance on the holistic approach, a holistic view to philosophy, health, theology. You know a lot, and now bring it to light. You're scared, I realize that, but it does bring you closer to feeling well. We have the Star card, Aquarius. The feeling of well-being fast approaches, so it's committing to health is well got, and cleanliness is godliness. The fear of the unknown, right? The High Priestess, the Moon, the Pisces. Can you go with the flow? And then the Gemini, Mercury. Mercury in Sagittarius. Mercury presents to you many options in money, love as the end of the year approaches. If you commit to being excited and walking this new healthy, wealthy path, and being open, maybe communication ramps up. There's a sort of like, if you are working towards figuring out if something will work, or if you're like in that dating, trying to, like just in you're just dating, right? There could be like a ramp up in communication that ramps up that relationship that you maybe are committing to. There's a commitment, companionship, Five of Pentacles vibe. And it's looking at the Devil too, looking at perhaps if you are the Scorpio looking to go even deeper, which I don't want to make you more anxious and more excited, but the deeper with Pluto, right? The depths of Pluto, like there's more there. There's gold in the depths. There's like wealth. And it's like looking at evil eye, where you compare yourself too much to others, what that means for you as far as how that drives you in your competition to earn and to attain, and in your relationships, specifically this person that you're looking at, that you want a commitment with, and that brings you, that emphasizes this clarified long path, this like romance, art, symphony, like a going from Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands to like the Star, the Lovers, High Priestess. You're scared to level up, but Scorpio, have you ever really been not scared to level up? And maybe now you realize why you're scared, because this level up means a commitment in starting from the root. It's no longer about comparing or wanting what others have, or wanting what you don't have that you think you need or want. It's like your heart sang, and here's the symphony, right? Here's the answer to your heart singing. Okay, voila, eureka. Seven of Swords. It's been in the making. It's hidden. Maybe let it come out. Also, the spiders guide you and are transformative, and that they do mean like the level, the new life, right? New moon, lavender, weaving, etc., etc. Weaving the new life. Oh my gosh, did this really take that long? Okay, Sagittarius, thank you for being here. How long will it take me to record all of this, right? Spirit, clear divine messages for the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising Collective, regardless of your Sagittarian placement. This may resonate with you. I strongly suggest that you check out your other sign placement reading, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here. I'm going to pull one card from the oracles, okay? And then 7 from the Orien's Animal Tarot, and we'll try to get this quicker than I have for Virgo and Scorpio. Wow, good fortune. So you could have Scorpio in your chart, right? Or Aries, or you're dealing with those signs. So something progressing, seemingly small, maybe, where you didn't emphasize, or there's emphasis there now. Card 49, soulmate. Also, someone does help you, but it is, go back to the compare and despair, looking at why you want to attain, why you have attained what you have attained thus far. Why? Yeah, go back to the Scorpio message. Spirit, clear divine messages for the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Oh, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Sagittarius, thank you for being here. I honor you. I honor your path. The Scorpio reading may have a huge significance or a huge significant message for you. Full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. This card keeps coming up. Full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. And you have 3 full moon cards. Full moon in Taurus, your dreams and your practical plan. Gosh, that was in one of the or in a few of the readings as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have the energies gaining momentum, waxing moon. We also have 3rd quarter moon, which this is your 3rd quarter moon in Taurus reading. Adjustments are required. This is more about a release, right? I do want to read maybe attuned to the moon for full moon in Taurus. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Holy wow, jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. There you go. Maybe you're like, I know what to do, and now you're finally going to do it. This card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. You can take this sign as card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter where you draw it. Either way, I think that you're Sagittarius, you could be realizing too where a lot of your money issues now, how you can resolve them. Instead of where they come from, now you realize how you can resolve them. 2 of Cups hanging out. Also, maybe this person, this friendship, the coming together is helping you to feel secure because of the soulmate and friendship quality. It could have that reflective mirroring where either you mirror each other and you are not in a space where you can work to overcome and then reflect a more refined, more spiritual, and more beloved. in a more beloved manner, in an unconditionally loving manner, or perhaps you are in a vibration where you are alchemizing, transmuting as you mirror each other in a shadow aspects. Now you two are keen and emotionally intelligent and spiritually aware, where you both transmute. So a lot of the Scorpionic now looking versus how and why of the past and the how and why of the now, and where you have realized a lot of your needs and wants and drives come from scarcity or lack. Now you go further and you transmute that energy, you alchemize it. You purify, you call the fire. So you see the truth, you follow that path. And now the Five of Pentacles means you honor that you have been in a salvation, in a space of salvation, and now you have clarity. More so now, it's more meaningful why you're doing what you're doing, why you met this person. Maybe they're so different from you. It's like the meeting of the minds. What does that even mean? Also, you have throat chakra. You're communicating more. So going from Five of Pentacles to Six of Pentacles, Moon in Taurus, Mercury, Jupiter in Taurus. Saturn in Taurus. Okay. Yeah. Shift in perspective, vibrational shift in perspective. Realizing, both of you help each other realize your worthiness and then raise that vibration within you to the beloved soulmate. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Seven of Swords. So again, the Weaver, coming to light what has been coming together piece by piece, little by little. Perhaps where there's little effort, now you see the truth, right? And now you understand where you have confined yourself, where you have limited yourself through comparison and through attaining through a desire that is not derived from truth. Now your desire is derived from higher will, truth in God, order. That came to you already, and learning a lot. A lot of Reiki needed, or you are a Reiki master, or you're like ascending in your Reiki journey, in your Reiki masterhood. Also, bearer of truth coming to you. So funny enough, our Temperance is Sagittarius. That's not the funny part. Sagittarians, the Sagittarian archetype is classically known as not good at taking advice, but they are really good at giving advice. Seven of Swords. What I just said. Sagittarius, you're done listening to others because you realize you wasted a lot of time and effort because you were not listening to others. You were just wasting time. But at least you heard the message, right? You heard the truth. Okay, so now you know, and it could be that you feel you were lazy. Again, Five of Pentacles is not lazy. It's like, can you shift perspective from maybe you needed to be lazy, maybe you needed the mind, maybe you needed to give the mind time to regenerate, maybe you needed to give your body time to regenerate, maybe you needed your financial outlook to regenerate, to reestablish, right? It was, you're very far out, now come back to you. You came back to you, the star at the bottom of the deck. The clarity could have hit recently in the last 4 or 5 weeks. 3 weeks, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Your strength, your power, your environment. Okay, look what surrounds you. Happiness, enlightenment, learning about law of manifestation, right? The shift in perspective. So here you tell me, are we manifesting in this reading? Some clients have told me that we're performing the manifestation. So we're performing the vibrational shift. We're aligning vibration with your manifestation. That is your vision that not only is derived from your truth, from your core, from your light, it is in accordance with higher will, God, however you want to perceive it, Neptune, Pisces, and you see what enlightens you, what is where the light, you see what grows. Oh my gosh, you see what grows, it's big. That wasn't supposed to be funny. Okay, wait. Okay, look. Hopes and fears. You're fearful because this is without a plan. So maybe now get to the planning, right? Full moon in Taurus. Now get to planning. Your dreams need a practical plan. Wow, 10 of Wands. So that means you take on the challenge. But Sagittarius, remember, this is Saturn in Sag. It could really be about the commitment. Yo, Knight of Wands. It could really be about the commitment. It could really be, it's not even about the other person. It's like, are you committed to yourself? And are you, like, are you really committed to what you want? Sag, and go back to the why, and the why, the root of it all, right? Is it for security? Are you offering security? Do you bring security to the table, the security that you want? Do you bring the romantic mood? Do you bring that because that's what you want? Do you bring high intelligence because that's what you want? Do you bring practicality because that's what you want? Do you bring that commitment? The truth, right? The truth hits big. Okay. I honor you, Sag. Hit like, hit thumbs up. 10 of Wands. You're willing to take the challenge, but that means you gotta let go of a lot of personal crap. Personal overthinking, over planning, overdoing, overcommitting, over analyzing. Capricorn, one card for the Capricorn collective, Sun and Rising. I think I need some water, y'all. Spirit, clear divine messages for the Capricorn, Sun, and Rising collective, regardless of your natal placement. This may still resonate with you. Thank you for being here, Capricorn. I honor you, your path, your decisions. And I'm grateful for our energetic exchange. Hit the thumbs up if this message resonates with you, or if you want to support me in the channel. Subscribe, stick around, share, comment. New moon in Leo. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. Look at you. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo is in a week. Or November. Wow, Capricorn. The new moon in Leo is on August 5th. You could be born on the 5th, and you could be a Capricorn. You could be born on November 5th or January 5th, and you could have Capricorn placements. Oh my god, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. What's good, party folk? Capricorn, y'all do give me good readings, right? Y'all vibe well. We vibe well. I have a Jupiter in Capricorn, by the way. So I'm just a loony bin when it comes to Capricorn energy. I'm way far flung. Way far flung. Okay, Capricorn, what am I even saying? This is your last quarter moon in Taurus vibration. The retrogrades are definitely affecting my speech. Mercury retrograde in Leo. It's beautiful. It's about to station retrograde. It is in its pre-shadow retrograde phase. It will station retrograde around the time of the new moon in Leo, so in about a week or in a few days, right? It just slows down to a halt. Capricorn, you're here. Okay, well, shift. Yeah, psychic shift. You're releasing a lot of energy, releasing a lot of old. I have the diamond card, self-control. You're here, a new you, a new elevated you. Taking a leap of faith. Maybe you have taken time out from work. Maybe this is your time out from work, especially if you're a teacher, right? One Moonology card, Spirit, clear divine messages for the Capricorn collective. Oh, do we already have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way? We had the moon in Leo. I'm so sorry, I got lost. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. And nothing will come of the situation, void of course moon. You are leaving a lot of old spaces. You're relinquishing control. You have shift and no thing. You're doing things very differently. The devil at the bottom, or the tower at the bottom of the deck. The truth revealed. The need for a lighthearted approach. It's just that one truth about commitment. It's that simple conversation. That's the shift. And then you also internally alchemize. I don't know what. Like, are you switching jobs, careers, switching companies, signing a loan, a contract? It includes like a person, your family, or your lover, your partner, your children, or this is the future of what that means for you, regardless of whether you want that to look normative or to. Like, family could be anything, right? It could be family could be having a home with a porch for your friends to hang out, and then you can kick them out, right? Okay. Spiritual cleansing, card number 50. Transmute, transformation, card number 19 at the bottom of the deck. Scorpionic and Six of Wands, Leo, Jupiter, and Leo. Okay, yeah, it could be about envisioning the future, what that means for you as a family person, or what that means. What it's like redefining the American dream, but in a spiritual and truthful, self-secure, non-patriotic, spiritual, yeah, a you, a realistic you, a practical you, what it means for you, for your vision. Like, what does it mean for you to have the privileges and the access that you have, and what does it mean for your traditional views versus your conservative and modern contemporary views. Wow. Also spiritual healing. You maybe are receiving energetic cleansing through Reiki. Or you did, and it like opened up this like channel for you. But it's also about like needing more, right? Okay, yeah. Needing more. You realize that. The higher chakras, the so again, with like fiery and the moon in Leo, it's like those lower chakras are lit, or maybe you understand how to align those chakra systems, solar plexus, the Manipura, Svadhisthana, and Muladhara, those lower chakras, and now you understand how that limits your heart center. So you're approaching that, but now it's like receiving the downloads. Maybe that's the shift, is like, whoa, maybe you thought the downloads were going to be about like something spiritual, and it's more like a direction, right? Capricorn, listen to Caroline. I'm sorry, is it Caroline Mize? I'll have to just do a quick. Okay, Caroline Mize, mystic, and she writes a lot about wellness. So many great books. She does write about Reiki from an energetic, an anatomy of spirit, and she has sacred contracts. Is Sacred Contracts, I think I recommend that, and I'm currently reading Anatomy of Spirit or Energy Body. Because she does have many. But yes, I highly recommend Sacred Contracts, and perhaps Energy Anatomy is where I'm at, but I'm recalling a lot more vibrationally sacred contracts, and she in Anatomy, Energy Anatomy, or that book Anatomy of Spirit, she does talk about receiving downloads. They are directions from God. It's not like it's a grand gesture, right? Directions from God. Justice. Card number 8. Love. That's love. That's, you're in the time of the now, and it's coming into now. I'm gonna leave it at that. I have some kombucha here. I'll try to cut everything out. I don't know if I want y'all to see me chugging kombucha and smacking my lips with chapstick. Okay, wow. I get so dizzy when I'm doing back to back to back. It's fun. Aquarius, thank you for being here. I honor you, your path. I'm grateful for our energetic exchange, and thank you in general for being here. Thank you for your time and attention. Hit thumbs up if you want to support me in the channel, the growth of the channel. This is your last quarter moon Taurus vibes before the new moon in Leo, and then your full moon, which I think you've been anticipating it energetically. Okay, the 7-pointed star divinity, water. Divinity is in the 7-pointed star is attached or attributed to the Fae, Earth's spirits, Earth magic, and the suggestion to connect to these patterns, these thought patterns. So circadian rhythms also focus. So maybe applying card number 24, applying the knowledge, realizing where you can apply the knowledge, spiritual knowledge for spiritual cleansing, for healing, self-healing, right? Temperance card, you are in a self-healing, coming into feeling secure with who you are now, and perhaps you've surpassed, and now enlightened in your evolution, allowing your body to evolve, loving the evolution, loving the change, every day seeing the change. So to feel more grounded, right, and invest, it's suggested to encourage the playful spirit through kindred, connection to Fae, to spirit, earth spirit, animal spirit, okay? Adventure, so more Sagittarius, North Node and Gemini, Jupiter and Gemini, 3 of Wands, vision, a new vision, victory, perhaps feeling as if you have been cast out, you had to fight, but you didn't fit there, you didn't fit in intimacy. It brings you closer to you. It brings you into the flow of your physical transformation. There was something limiting you or causing lack, where now you open up spiritually. Do you feel significantly different in a spiritual body, in a spiritual sense? You are more intimately connected to spirit, your body. You feel your like Ka body, your energy body. Hold your vision, fixed moon, so don't give up. Yes, a new start is coming. Yes. It's a yes if you are here for confirmation. Hold your vision, so don't give up on what you maybe were ready to throw out in the trash, right? The proverb that I love, it's one of the best astrological proverbs, I think, or proverbs to connect to astrology, especially to Saturn. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, especially with Pisces, Neptune and Pisces, Saturn and Pisces, both retrograde. Past, present, future. Then your strength, your power, your environment, what surrounds you, your hopes, faith. Wow, okay, look past, present, future. Okay, 4 more cards, strength. This is beautiful, look. Okay, strength. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so fast, so maybe being left out, kicked out, fired, or you quit, but it's quick, like you know where to go, you know what to do, enlightened to a new business opportunity, so like a new job or career advancement. You have been magnetically manifesting through law of attraction, so also you had to get rid of it. You didn't belong in that space, and your body too, your body is changing. It could be about your body evolving, and that kind of physical transformation from evolution or older, but it's more than that. It's like more than growing up, growing older. It's more the transition in a body. So maybe a huge transition period, or physical transformation to health. It has a lot to do with physiological, your mental health as well. And now it's just like that old life doesn't really fit in. Even that transitional period could be marked as its own conglomerate, like its own bubble, or it could be part of the old life. However you want to consider it, there's not a lot of gravity or weight to place on that. It's more like watch that wash out. That, so I want to say shit show. Like maybe that's what you're calling it. It was a shit show. It was the best of times. It was the shittiest of times. So we have 3-3. Then we have the moon card number 18. 9, right? We have like that 3-6-9. And then we have that like the fall, the winter, spring kind of culmination. We have the destroyer, sustainer, and the creator. You are in a creator mode. You have culminated your creatrix, your creator mode. Okay, you are in a kind of divine balance and a divine dance. So it is about co-creation, and more so it involves you attaining this new job, working with a new team, going on to a new team, maybe seeing immaturity, leaving those spaces and leaving delusion, illusion, disenfranchisement too. The moon is giving a lot of disenfranchisement where you did not feel secure, where you felt more trauma bonds, or where you saw trauma bonds. Like that was your sixth sense, and you're like, what? I don't need this sixth sense. I don't need to see trauma bonds. Maybe if I'm getting paid to heal trauma bonds, then I want to see them, right, Aquarius? Look, the Lovers, 2 of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, exiting where you were committed. You exit maybe a relationship, no go. Also leaving a job, leaving relationships, saying no to a job. Kind of maybe feeling left without a true long plan, but maybe it's a local plan. Maybe it's like, how am I going to feel good immediately? Because that's essentially what you want, to feel really, really good, so that you enact good. You lead in unconditional love and light. Alternative loss and gain, the Wheel of Fortune. You are like, same thing that I told Capricorn, is that you're in this, like, don't give up, keep going. It may feel harsh, it may feel like you still have to deal with the feelings. They're still kind of caught up in the shift and the transformation, right? That it does feel like a long road to exit, like a long exit lane. Like, am I ever going to exit? Yeah, you're exiting, but like it's one of those Texan highways. It's one of those US American highways that never ends. Page of Cups. Wrap yourself in love. Be good to yourself. What you see in them is not what you want to reenact. Now enact in unconditional love and light. Be kind, be good. Be in a youthful love vibration, okay? Aquarius, I honor you and your path. Thank you very much for being here. Stick around, subscribe, hit share, all those good things. Who's next? Pisces. Cool. Let's get this show on the road. Pisces, this is your last quarter moon in Taurus message. What's good? Thank you for being here. I honor you. I honor your path. I honor our energetic exchange. I'm so grateful for our energetic exchange. Hit the like button if this message resonates with you along the way. Stick around and subscribe. Hit thumbs up if you want to support me. Leave me a comment and share with anyone that you think may resonate with the message, or that the message may resonate with. Truth at the bottom, meditate. Something about your like the truth in the palm of your hands. You hold, you know, the truth, but it's not about like, it's like, yeah, you have to let the timelines catch up, right? Maybe you realize that. Meditate. It could be that you want to put that you're ready to put many things down where you were taking on a lot. Either you're realizing what you want to put down and what you need to put down, or you're realizing that you need to put down some things, a lot of things, or you're past that and you're now seeing that evolution of what's happening now that you have put many challenges down. Spirit, clear divine messages for the Pisces collective, sun and rising, regardless of your natal placement. Pisces, thank you. Oh wow, throat. So who have that? A Capricorn? A Sag? I don't know. Maybe you could have those placements where you're dealing with a Sag or a Scorpio, or you have those placements, right? Either a truth has come to you, or you are the truth. The truth comes to light in a way, right? A time to give rather than take. New moon in Aries, it's time to take action. A new masculine, so a divine masculine, a masculine is now present, comes to you present, where they maybe were not present, now they are. Hello Pisces, I am at. You have my attention. New moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Still, you're realizing that what's gonna help this grow, continue to grow, what will help to nourish this, whatever it is, this contract, your work, your relationship, your new relationship, or like the evolution of your relationship, and also this new enlightenment that you receive about your day-to-day, where you have placed a lot of focus, the meditate, where you have listened too much to others, and it's not that you listen to others, it's that you are not aware that you were listening too much to others. So there can be that coming to enlightenment of unconscious actions or reactions. And again, Pisces, it's like pivot from there. don't center yourself there. Reflective numbers like 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3. Past, present, future for the Pisces Sun and Rising. Okay. Look, Aries Leo vibes. This Leo season is showing you a lot, and you have this, whether you have or haven't, you have seen where you reenact, where you react, and then you don't spiral up, you spiral down, you downward spiral, or you stay in that same cycle, or you repeat cycles, right? 9 of Swords, Mars and Gemini. Jupiter and Gemini. I always get lost in those, but I do want to make sure for you Pisces. Jupiter, I'm sorry, Mars, Gemini, okay. That's also too, like, letting, like, just because you can read the stars, just because you're psychic AF, let the other people catch just because you've solved Carmen Sandiego, who's, you know, all of Carmen Sandiego's adventures. You've solved all of Dora the Explora's adventures. You've backpacked everywhere. You've face card your life away. You've oohed, you've delulued, you've been there, done that. You were in that past life, like, now earth to you right now. Come here, grow in this time now. Be here now, Pisces. Now, don't be high up there. Just be here, just here now, strength. Okay, that way you can commit to you, and where you maybe don't see where you are in and out and flighty and non-committal. Now commit there. Now the truth comes to you. And like your romantic life, your money making, it's shifting. It's swirling and whirling. Justice at the bottom of we're at the split of the deck. The devil at the split of the deck. Go back and watch the Scorpio. Maybe you and the Scorpio have that, like, vibrational mirroring of, like, what do you really want? Did you forget about the commitment and about the reality and about that adventure? Is it just a grab and run, or what do they call it? Oh my God, that's awful, but, like, I'm not gonna say it. When it's theft. So, 7 of Swords, right? Are you the thief in the night, or are you committed to the strategy? Are you committed to the long run? Are you committed to the other, and not just the other belonging to you or being in your space, but also you belonging to the other and you being in the other space? And maybe that you two don't belong to each other, but maybe it is the beloved, the coming to you softly, a soft landing. Aries. Sorry, I was still talking to Pisces. Okay, let's go. Aries. Last but not least, get the sirens going. Aries, thank you for being here. I honor you, your path, justice. Okay, money, love, money. I can't go there. Look, loving. You're loving you. You really, so like you're the combination of everything that I've been yelling at everyone about. You're like, Aries, you're really like, I really went for that, even though I didn't know why I wanted that, and I don't know if I want that, but I'm getting this and it's good. Like I wanna do this. Aries, you're like committing. You're like, I wanna do this. It's loving. You're working in unconditional love in the highest light. You could be honoring a sacred contract, whether you are conscious to it or not. In your higher consciousness, right? You are aware. In your subconscious, you see it, you feel it, or not see it, you feel it. In your meditation, you feel it, you see it. In the other's voice, if you really listen right now, you're realizing where you can listen, where you haven't really listened. Fire, full moon, and shadow. Okay. I do want to read the shadow card. You have fire, so that means making sure you don't act in too aggressive of nature, right? With full moon, it's like you're really amped up. But like I was telling Pisces, it's like let the other person catch up. Aries, this is a general message for you that I know you've heard in your lifetime. Let others catch up to you. But I think you are. I think you're like, I'm gonna relax. Beautiful. Okay, 27. Light, creativity, drive, purity, passion, and new opportunities. The element of fire can free you from boredom, clear karma, and give you the energy required to take action. Be warned though, too much fire can also burn, so be mindful of utilizing this energy wisely by channeling it creatively. Meditate on this symbol with the assistance of a candle to inspire creativity, motivation, and passion. I think to stay committed to your end of the year, to the next 5 months or so, is this process, this suggestion, right? You really have come to you and you've accepted a new level of you. And so it's a Kundalini ascension. It's coming out of healing and shadow work. Spirit, thank you very much for your divine messages for the Aries Sun and Rising Collective. Aries, thank you for being here. I honor you, your path. I'm grateful for our energetic exchange. Mutable moon, nothing is yet set in stone. Full moon, full moon, full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius is, we passed it, but that means you're focused on your checkpoints, and they're not so much checkpoints, they're just meant to allude to you what you can have in due timing. So not only working with divine timing, but working with chronological chronos and kairos. So balance. That's your temperance. That's the beloved. That's 11. That's going from spiritual higher consciousness to actual manifestation. Now manifests your patience, your virtuous sensations. Now draw them down into reality. And like, be passionate, but be patient with those passions. Practice patience in your perseverance to passionately progress. Okay, Page of Swords, yeah. What are you paying attention to? Higher order, right? But not too high and mighty, and not too aggressive, and not too overbearing. past, present, future for the Aries Sun Rising Collective. Aries, thank you for being here, and hit thumbs up if you want to support me. Stick around and subscribe. Share the message with anyone that you think may resonate, or that the message may resonate with. Wow, Death card number 13. So good luck is meant for you to be had with a fire. It means, yes, there's luck coming in, and it's just about kind of aligning with it. We said justice is here, and look at the bigger picture. It's like maintaining that higher vibration, and it's maintaining good frameworks, positive outlook, practical, patient, positive outlook. All those P words, the world. We have Death, Arcana 13, the World, Arcana 22 in your present. So Saturn, we have Scorpio, and Aries, the Death card. So spring and fall, the harvest, okay? From being left out, from feeling without feeling like you were without a harvest, now coming to harvest, and now realizing, okay, well, I was finished with that. But it was more like you were changing, you were transitioning in your identification. So a lot of your likes and dislikes, and really just honing in on your passion. Queen of Swords, wow, honing in on your passion. But because the Page of Swords here, it's like very significant, the suggestion to stay fair in your thinking and not too detail oriented, but perhaps use that power to your advantage in the next few weeks when you feel very laser focused and centered. Now use that for practical matters to help you to assess situations. Clearly you stand very independently, despite you sort of coming into these new contracts, right? Okay, yeah, because it's involved in that shift of perspective. And fire means you're finished with you're finished paying debts, karmic debts, right? Which is the Hangman. Now you realize, coming from not realizing, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have the Devil in your strength, your power. Okay, so now realizing why, how you're going to attain what you want, and what you want is now rooted in clarity, in alchemy, in wealth, for not survival, but for security, and to also build upon your passions. So being very set, honoring where you can take on certain jobs to earn, and where you can plan for spending and budgeting. So looking at budget hardcore, and then also learning and knowing what it's going to take to stick to budget and plan, so that you can live out this passion, actually unfold it and create it, release it. Maybe you're a healer, and you are helping, or you want to bring healing qualities to your role, to your job, or you are looking at how to integrate healing and astrology, those types of services, or those types of philosophies and knowledge, how you can integrate that in your environment. You know which direction to go, although it may seem that you don't know, and it's just not taking on any more proposals, not taking on any more ideas, right? And it may seem to others that you're at a stalemate or a crossroads, and you realize you're at a crossroads, but it's more like the crossroads has appeared in your path, in your way, and you're allowing it now to transpire, and you're not actually stuck. So here's the hope and faith, which is to have fun while you maintain your budget, to maintain health, to maintain security, but to remain in that budgeted sense, like stick to your budget. 9 of Wands. This is at the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius, Moon in Sagittarius. Again, you will make it. You are committed to the challenge, and you will have fun along the way. Okay, we have 3 of Pentacles, Mars in Capricorn. We have 4 of Pentacles, Sun in Capricorn. By winter, you will come out victoriously. You will be justified. And it is because you are leading very heartfelt. 2 of Pentacles. Wow, another Capricorn card here. We have Jupiter in Capricorn. I said earlier I had Jupiter in Capricorn to the Capricornians. You may want to watch Capricorn and Scorpio and Sagittarius. But it is like you are figuring out how to align with your North Node spiritual duty, how you can lead with that and honor that virtue, and how you can build on your virtues and your virtuous qualities, your virtuousness, your virtuos, your virtue in general, coming out of looking at, analyzing. Maybe you are coming into a data analytics promotion into a new data analytics role. And you also are a creator with your hands, so you could be a designer, or this is kind of the, maybe someone is looking at you in this manner where you bring a lot, and maybe you're looking at how you can integrate. So gosh, was that the Scorpio or Sagittarius message of symbiosis, symbiotically integrating in a holistic approach all of your passions, your true alchemical passions, your alchemical knowledge, your knowledge of spirit, spiritual knowledge, and your practical sense, your practical knowledge, so that you advance in your senses and you become that energy worker, that light worker, energy body, energy activated body, and you lead in your role no matter what. You are creating now in that manner, and you are now learning how to sustain. Queen of Swords, that Libra, like no longer going back again, the double 15. So what you thought was creating a new sense of living is also creating a reorganized sense. It clears pathways. So God consciousness, you are in manifestation, and you will see the next 5 months evolve, revolve, and you are emitting light. Aries, chill, ground. You are a light emitter. You're beautiful. I honor you. I honor your path. I honor your brilliance. Tame the fire. Call the fire. Purify. Purify. Okay, come to you. Come now. It's big now. Enjoy. Be loving. Bring it down to small, right? Knight of Wands. The adventure begins. 9 of Wands won't leave. There are gifts that will be presented to you outside of the holiday notion, right? You have received a gift. It is inspiring. It's enlightening. Thank you very much. I honor you. Thank you to all signs. We are good. Happy last quarter moon in Taurus. I keep calling it everything else, but last quarter moon in Taurus. Full moon in Capricorn was vibing. New moon in Leo is coming up. I gotta go. It's Saturday. I hope that you all have enjoyed the messages, and I'll be back with more collective messages. I love this marathon, all signs marathon, and I love the collective messages. As always, everything's ever evolving in my life. Always in transition, always in evolution, and I love it. But I appreciate that y'all keep up with me, and I think I present a pretty soft lifestyle on this channel. I mean, I just sit around and shuffle cards, pretty art cards. But yeah, stuff is always happening in the backgrounds. And like, do you all hear all these messages? So like, I'm part of this. Thank y'all. All the love, all the light. I'll get back to y'all very soon. I know I have to email you back, right? Leave me a comment, thumbs up, hit the like button, hit share, share this message. Stick around, subscribe. Don't subscribe if you're already subscribed. Don't hit subscribe if you're already subscribed, because it'll unsubscribe you. I'm just kidding. Okay, but if you're not subscribed, stick around. Thank y'all to everyone who's been here, whether you're the latest subscriber, or you're the first, one of the first, or one of the many along the way, and hopefully we continue to grow. I like this aspect of my presence as an oracle and reader. So here I am, and I'll be back with more. All right. Send you love, send you the highest light, send you protective violet white light to your crown and to your energy body, and as you move in your new paths and as you are enlightened along the way. Thank you very much. I'll be back with more.